Hey there guys, I'm back to another video. Today I want to talk about the Life is Strange comic book series by Titan Comics. Spoilers for Life is Strange, by the way. In the ending of Life is Strange, you can either save Arcadia Bay or save Chloe. Personally, I saved Arcadia Bay because it seemed like the more logical choice in my mind. Originally a 4-issue miniseries, Life is Strange Dust takes place after the ending where you sacrifice Arcadia Bay and save Chloe. From a storytelling perspective, making a comic book series after the saving Chloe ending makes more sense and has a lot more potential than the other ending. Fans of the series love these two characters, and being able to explore them further in a comic book series sounds really good. The series later on became an ongoing series with 12 issues so far, with more coming later this fall. The point of this video is to obviously review the series and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. I also want this video to entice any fan of the Life is Strange series to give these comic books a shot. I've been a fan of the series since 2017. Max and Chloe are the heart of this franchise, and this comic book series intends on exploring their characters beyond the events of the first game. The first story arc, Dust, focuses on Max and Chloe and their new friends in Seattle. It's been a year since the storm, and Max starts to flicker between different realities. Chloe believes it has to do something with Arcadia Bay, so they head back to hopefully properly grieve with their losses and the town itself. The arc is focused on Max and Chloe building their relationship, being the supporting pillars for one another. They'll comfort each other in stressful scenarios in the book, which strengthens their bond even further. The writing for this book is spot on for these characters as well. Chloe cursing up a storm and Max still being the more conservative one of the duo. The characters never felt off from their video game counterparts. The first arc of this series is a good starting point, really solidifying the intentions the writers had for this book by focusing on Max and Chloe's relationship. The next two arcs, Waves and Strings, is about Max, Chloe, and Rachel living in Santa Monica, California. In this timeline, Rachel was never killed, and Chloe ran off to California with Rachel to pursue their dreams. Max, in this timeline, returns to Chloe after leaving her for a couple of years. The story focuses more on Max, with Chloe and Rachel being strong side characters. You get to see their everyday lives as they try to make their dreams and passions possible. There's this new guy character named Tristan who plays a role in helping Max on her journey through these arcs. Can't really say what that is, but the way Tristan is introduced and how his character is shaped to us as the reader was good enough. The best part about these arcs is seeing Rachel and Max interact with each other. Since Rachel is dead in Max's reality, watching these two talk and interact with one another is fun to see. And since they're both close friends with Chloe, their interactions are pretty natural and never feel forced or out of place. Overall, these two connecting arcs are not that bad. Not as solid and cohesive as Dust, but it's now being developed as an ongoing series, so I hope these arcs lead to a satisfying conclusion. If you need more Life is Strange featuring Max, Chloe, and Rachel in your life, you should definitely give these books a read. The writers for this series so far have given these characters new life in this form of media. We probably may never see more adventures featuring Max and Chloe in the games again, so these comics supplement that pretty well. Nothing the characters say or do ever feel out of place for their character. The art for the series is great. If I were to imagine what a Life is Strange comic would look like, this is how I would envision it. Some of the covers are really great as well, even the ones featuring in-game models. If you want to read these books yourself, you can buy them physically or digitally. If you want them physically, I recommend buying the graphic novel volumes on Amazon. There are 3 of them containing 4 issues in each as one complete story arc. If you're more of the collector type, you can hunt down individual issues yourself. Going to be harder and more expensive than just buying the graphic novel volumes, but do as you wish. There are a lot of variant covers for the issues as well, so you can always buy the volumes to read for the series and buy the covers you like the most as a part of your Life is Strange collection. Personally, I bought the individual issues as they were coming out and bought some of the variant covers too. I recently bought the graphic novels for reading purposes for this video, and these are just as good as the individual issues. If you're not the collector type or just don't care about physical media, you can purchase these comics digitally on Comixology. Here, I would not recommend buying individual issues since they have the graphic novel volumes here too for a cheaper price. The Life is Strange comic book series is great since it's more adventures featuring Max, Chloe, and even Rachel. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, you can subscribe by putting new videos up on Saturdays. Follow me on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Try to put updates on my future videos. Check out my live streams over at twitch.tv/tvsonicgaming. I stream variety stuff on there. And you can also check out my podcast, the Travis and Damien podcast, over at anchor.fm/Travis Damien podcast. We talk about games, movies, anime, whatever we want there every other week. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching this video once again. And I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers.